Close your eyes. Think about the word American. What do you think of? The 4th of July, the White House, the American flag? Now focus on the American people. Does your mind tend to lean towards a certain race, a certain religion, a certain social class? Open your eyes. Is this some of the stuff you pictured? I want you, for the next few minutes, to forget what you would consider American and open your mind and forget the stereotypes. According to Webster's online dictionary, the definition of an American is a native citizen of the United States. But does being born here, or even just being a citizen, make up the greater population of what we call our home?
Let's go back to the beginning. In the 15th century, explorers from a multitude of countries set out to expand and build their empires. A new place to practice and spread their faith, get rich, and grow into the largest empire. For many centuries, countries such as Spain, England, France, and many more colonized what would later be the United States.
I think the sort of debates surrounding immigration date back to sort of the start of the country.
All of those people with those backgrounds are the foundation, they're part of the fabric of our country.
But with all these different groups of people in this new republic in the early 18th century, how did they define who is an American? And how does it lead to the way people identify Americans today?
There's all these misconceptions about not only immigrants, but really many other minority groups in our country.
Immigrants are good people in general. I believe in a good heart. I believe in people are good.
I appreciate all the efforts of those working to fix our broken immigration system, especially since I'm one of them.
Not only are we a nation built on immigrants and a people of multiple nationalities, but we continue to benefit from their achievements. Now that we know how immigrants affected the history of our country, let's see how immigrants continue to make up our country today.
I think the biggest and most important way that they make America great is their innovation.
We learn from each other, and if everybody looks the same, talks the same, and acts the same, we have nothing new to learn.
America is one of the countries with the biggest and most diverse population of immigrants today. 43.7 million immigrants were legally living in the United States in 2016, and that number continues to increase every year since 1965. The number of immigrants has quadrupled. Many immigrants come here in search of the American dream, a phrase popularized by the thought of coming to the United States in search of a new lifestyle, free of oppression and with new opportunities.
America gave me the opportunity to apply myself, and that I can wake up every morning in a free country.
So our identity as a multicultural community is essential to who we are as Americans.
We are a country that was built on the labor and also the dreams of people who came from other places.
But I'm an American, yes, and this is my country, this is my son's country. So I'm an American, yeah, absolutely.
76% of immigrants are living here legally, either as naturalized citizens, documented permanent residents, and temporary documented residents, with the other 23% of people as unauthorized immigrants. Looking to our future, immigrants and their descendants are projected to account for 88% of the U.S. population growth going through 2065 if current immigration trends continue. It may be time to change how we view a typical American and realize that the next generation of Americans will be as diverse and driven as we can imagine.
And it comes down to the very basic moment where you look at somebody in the eye and then you see that they are human just like you, that they have dreams.
Recently, there's been a great amount of controversy over how policies should be formed in order to protect the favor of the U.S. and the future of immigrants. It's just hard to find a balance.
Approving a 2-week spending bill to avoid a partial shutdown,
delaying the fight over border spending. We need the wall for safety. We need the wall for stopping the drugs from going in.
Most of us, speaking for myself, consider the wall immoral.
Republicans in the House to decide if we can move forward as a country.
This issue is not going away.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best.
America has a right to this wall money.
There is bipartisan hope of getting it done.
In the meantime, real lives hang in the balance.
A better name for it is zero humanity.
Now, I want the laws to be beautiful, humane, but strong. I don't want bad people coming in.
Fixing our broken immigration system.
This has been the ugliest and the most painful issue I've ever dealt with.
Because without the wall, it all doesn't work.
Currently, Currently, one of the reasons that immigration is such a heavily debated topic is because of the sort of partisan affiliation. So now when we have discussions of immigration, it's highly influenced by whether or not someone identifies as a Republican or a Democrat or these sort of labels.
Laws itself need to be changed so they can gain the status that they need to stay.
It's hard for us to deny that almost all of us stem from immigration, and each of us contribute to a greater community. As you can see, the term Americans defines anyone who calls the United States their home and goes above and beyond in everything they do.
If you give to the country will give back to you.
In many ways, I believe in the American dream. This country offers so much.
I see Americans of every party, every background, every faith, who believe that we are stronger together. Black, white, Latino, Asian, Native American, young, old, gay, straight, men, women, folks with disabilities, all pledging allegiance under the same proud flag to this big, bold country that we love. That's what I see. That's the America I know.